What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here, and I'm back at it here today in my mobile gaming quest to play some Shaq Fu, a Legend Reborn. So this game started out actually as a Kickstarter campaign, and right now is out both on Android, iOS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and on Steam for PC. So basically everywhere. You can get this game anywhere, but on mobile, it is free for the first chapter, and then you can buy the full version costing $6. So in this short video, while playing some of the game, I will go over both what I like and what I dislike about the game, starting with the positives while the game here is loading. So what I like about the game is, first of all, the humor. The humor is fantastic. The characters, conversations, they're just genuinely hilarious, and I found myself smiling most of the time, and even one time letting out a small little ha-ha, an actual laugh. That's how I laugh in real life, guys. Don't judge, okay? I see hot plus 100% health. That's nice. But the game itself is sort of a side-scrolling, not 2D, but side-scrolling combat fighting game. It's kind of hard to define, really, but it's a lot of fun, and I've been having a great time playing through the first chapter. I did finish the first chapter, the free chapter, in only about 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So that's kind of what you guys can expect. So that means if you want to play this game for any longer than that, you definitely do have to buy the full version for $6. And secondly, the graphics actually look quite crisp as well. It's nothing that really, the game isn't really trying to push what's possible on mobile, but still, the art style is kind of enjoyable, and it didn't really let me down. It's what I expected from a new mobile game these days. So that's, of course, great to see. I think on PC and consoles, the graphics will obviously look a bit better, but as you guys can see, if we walk a bit closer here to the camera, it's really not that bad. It looks pretty alright, I would say, here on mobile. And then the third thing I really like is the overall combat, which is quite entertaining. We have a normal punch here, as I've been using a lot so far in this combat. Oh, would you look at those guys. And then we have a couple of different abilities, such as, for example, the one I used right there to sort of rush forward towards an enemy, which is really great. Oh, I love these slow motion kicks here. It looks so great. We have a jump ability. We have sort of a kick, which is pretty strong as well. Used it right there. I love when those people die. Did you guys see that? That's an odd sentence to take out of context. I love when people die. But it looks so great. The dying animation is pretty awesome in this game. And we have to avoid those. Nope. Okay, let's try going in for a kick here. These guys do have a lot of HP, so we have to be a bit careful. Luckily, we can just run around them, though, like when they're just about to attack, as we're doing right now. But as you guys can see, it can sometimes be a bit difficult to hit them, and that's actually part of what I dislike about the game, because those three things were about everything I can mention good about the game. From here on, it's pretty just mediocre and not really that great. So the first thing is the controls. As you guys can see right now, I'm having a bit of a hard time really aligning myself so that we can actually hit the enemy. Oftentimes I find myself standing a bit too much in the front or a bit too much in the back to actually be able to hit the opponent that we're trying to hit. And that might just be me who's bad, but the controls they just don't really work out very nicely for me, sadly. It looks like, can you guys see that? How difficult it is to align myself so that I can actually even just attack the enemy. I feel like this game would have actually been better if it had just been a simple 2D side-scrolling game. I know they're trying to play around with the, making it look great, and we have this extra depth perception, so it's not only 2D, but it's just really not working out, I think, the way the developers intended, at least not here on mobile due to the control setup, sadly. So at a $6 price tag for the full game, the question then is it really worth playing this game, buying the full version of the game if the controls aren't that great? And if it can take this long just to take down one opponent, I don't really know what's going on here. It's really difficult to align myself right now. It nearly feels like something's wrong, because it's taking such a long time, and it's normally not that bad, but I guess that really exemplifies what I'm trying to say. As you guys can see, it looked like we should have been able to hit the opponent there just before, but we just weren't. The opponent is literally walking right through us, right through our character, and we're not able to hit it, which is kind of frustrating. But I would say if you are a huge Shaq Fu fan, then of course go try the game at the very least. Go download it. I've left the download links down in the description box down below, as I always do. Go download it, play the first chapter for free, and then just evaluate for yourselves. Honestly, I'm not gonna pay the $6, mostly because I think the control setup is just really not worth it. I feel like there's something missing here. Maybe later on I might buy the game, but until this has been fixed, I don't see myself buying it anytime soon, honestly. But what do you guys think? Did you know about Shaq Fu already? Are you a huge Shaq Fu fan? Do let me know down in the comment section down below. I know that I hadn't heard about Shaq Fu before even playing this game here, so I'd be curious if you guys have heard about Shaq Fu before watching this video, or even playing the game in case you've already played it. But in any case, it's now time for the mobile gaming fact of the day. So you have some knowledge that you can share with your friends and sound like the person who just knows everything, have read all the news, knows everything about everything that's going on. So here's the news, guys. PUBG Mobile has now generated $50 million in revenue. Not a small sum of money, to be sure, but still nothing in comparison to the hundreds of millions of dollars that Fortnite seems to be earning and driving home on mobile these days. It's quite impressive that Fortnite is earning that much, and really earning $50 million on a mobile game is a lot regardless of what game it is. So PUBG Mobile has done a really great job, I think, regardless of not earning as much as Fortnite. But thanks for sticking around to the end of this video, guys. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to share this video with one of your friends so we can keep growing the Nimble Squad army. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.